Okay guys, super duper quickly before we get into the video, I now have my very own Ark PvP servers. Flappy's Ark is officially live now. So what are you waiting for? First thing you need to do is join the Discord. The link will be on the screen right now, as well as in the description below. We are going to be doing giveaways at every 100 members. So if you want the chance of winning that, you know what to do. Be sure to join so you don't miss out. Now, if you're looking to join the servers, all you guys need to do is simply type in Flappy's Ark or just Flappy into the unofficial PC sessions. And when the server pops up, click join. Now guys, unfortunately this is only subject to Windows 10/Xbox players. However, hopefully in the future we can branch out to PS4 players as well as Steam players. Okay, that out of the way, let's get onto the video. Okay guys, welcome back to another how to build video. Now, I know it's been quite some time since I've done one of these, but if you would like me to do more of these, then do let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know some other base locations you would want me to do. Obviously, Skylight, the one I did previously, and the one I'm doing today, are bases that can be a little bit tricky to build, so that's why I'm doing this video, to help you guys out. Now, the base spot we're building today, if you haven't guessed already, is Redlight on Extinction. A lot of you might remember this spot from my Small Tribe series a few years ago now. I'll put on screen what the final product tends to look like. So, essentially, you'd have turret towers going all the way around, and then we use spiraling staircases as a form of Titan defense. Now, one of the main reasons for Redlight being so strong is because of the kill barrier that lies directly behind it, as well as it being high up, and you can't just place a foundation down and build up to it easily. However, the only real downside is, I'd say, it's obviously out in the open, and I know this from experience playing small tribes. You can get a lot of tame snipers, which can be annoying. However, I wouldn't really use this base spot as a breeder base. You could just use it for raising tames and as a main crafting base. That way you wouldn't really get any of your tame snipe. Anyway guys, that little rant out the way, let's begin the process of exactly how you build on this big open platform. But first, quickly, here are the coordinates of the base spot, in case any of you don't already know where it is. So yeah guys, it doesn't actually let you place a structure anywhere on this foundation. However, there is a way around this. Now, it used to just let you place a cliff platform on this red light over here. However, for some reason, you can no longer do that. They must have updated it. But yeah, don't worry guys, there is still a way of building here. So guys, as annoying as it is, this is the closest place I could find where you could snap a cliff plat to. So we're going to have to start from here. So essentially all you're going to have to do is repeat the process I'm doing on the screen right now until you get up to the base spot, and you can snap foundations from there. Okay guys, just to save some time, because I know that is a long and tedious process, I've actually found a glitch where you can actually snap a foundation from, which will just save you so much time. However, as this is a glitch, I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be in the game, as it obviously may get patched. So I will show you the other method as well, just in case it does. But essentially just throw a fishnet and you place your pillar onto the fishnet, and then you obviously just build down and snap your foundation from there. Now obviously this is a glitch, but it will save you a lot of time if you would prefer to do it that way. But anyway, I will show you the other method, as this cannot be patched, as it is a legit building method, just in case the fishnet method gets patched in the future. So essentially all we're doing is building off from the cliff plat, pillaring down into the floor, and then snapping a foundation from the pillar onto the floor also, so it has its own snap point. And essentially you just want to repeat this process until you get all the way to the top. I know it is very annoying guys, however for some reason they have patched the cliff plat method and you can no longer place a cliff plat on the red light itself. So obviously you can use the fishnet method, which obviously will save you loads of time, but if that does get patched in the near future, unfortunately this might be the only way to build red light. Okay, so once you reach the first cliff, all you're going to want to do is pillar directly up, like I'm doing here, all the way to the top. And then once you reach the top, you want to ceiling across, place another pillar into the floor, and that way it will let you place a foundation from the pillar onto the new cliff ledge. And yeah, once you get the gist of how this all works, you can play around with it yourself in single player. You essentially just repeat the process to get to the very top. Okay, so here I managed to get directly up. However, for some reason, I think it was too high above the ground to be able to place a ceiling on. So essentially all I had to do was build a bit further out where it was less steep and go from there. Okay, so we have reached the next cliff edge. using the exact same process as I explained earlier. So all we have to do is repeat this process one more time and we'll be at the very top. Okay guys, so we've finally made it to the top. Now you want to be careful because you might hit the kill barrier. As you can see on my screen, it is starting to turn grey, which means I am close to it. However, you should be okay, and yeah, we've made it to the top. Now, what I would recommend doing is actually finding out where exactly the kill barrier is and placing foundations all the way across so you know how far you can go before being killed. But yeah, all you essentially need to do now is repeat the same process all the way around and just essentially structure in your head where you want your turret towers and go from there. Now I would recommend building the turret towers first, as these will be your main line of defense, as you don't want anyone getting up onto the plateau and being able to soak from there, as it just defeats the purpose of the whole base spot. Okay, so those of you wondering, what about all the pillars? They just look stupid and ugly, and yes, I would agree. However, don't worry, because you have a new foundation support, you can simply just remove all the pillars after you're done, so you have a nice tidy base. All they're essentially doing is scaffolding across, so you can have new foundation supports each time. So as long as there is a foundation snapped to the floor, you can remove all the pillars. Okay guys, for those wondering where to put your turret towers, I'd recommend putting one really close to the kill barrier, so people can't sneak up behind it. So as you can see here, I'm testing where the kill barrier is and going from there. So just for example, I'm going to put double door frames going all the way up where I'd have a tower. And you don't want them too close together, as you will have a turret limit and you want to try and maximize this. A good way to tell how far your turrets can shoot is to use a dino leash on maximum range, and that will tell you how far your turrets shoot when they're on high. But yeah guys, essentially once you've done this all the way around and have all your turret towers ready to go, you can build the rest how you like it from there. Now it is a bit annoying that you can no longer place a cliff plat on the Redlight, as it was a good place to put a shandy. However, you can still reinforce around it and build something similar if you'd like to. But yeah guys, and one more thing, because you obviously can't place a foundation freely, once you do have your snap points up top, if you want to change the angle of the foundations, all you have to do is put a triangle one down and you can just change it like that. So say for example you want your turret tower at a different angle, all you'd have to do is place triangle one and then place your turret tower from there. So it'd be diagonal over this. And yeah guys, that is the premise of essentially how you'd go about building Redlight, with it obviously being a tricky base spot to build on, as you can't place foundation directly onto the plateau. But yeah, there's obviously ways around it, and it is a pretty strong spot if built correctly. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you've ever built there or if you're planning on building there, and if this video helped you at all, do me a favor, drop a like as well, it really does help me out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay guys, just a quick reminder, you can join my ARC PvP servers. They are officially out right now guys, as we speak. All information will be found in the Discord, so head over to the link in the description and join to find out more.